Welcome to The Show Must Go On. I'm Kiara Ross.
Melinda Harper.
I'm Maddie Winscombe.
And I'm Taylor Love, and we are the leadership team for this production.
We are so proud of the work we are sharing with you tonight.
We wrote this play,
filmed this play, and edited this play.
And most importantly, we did it together.
Sometimes life imitates art. In this case, our art imitated our lives.
Thank you to our talented and generous classmates for creating.
and thank you to our families, friends, and teachers for watching.
Enjoy the show.
Good morning, everybody. How are you all doing today? Just tired? I'm starting to think that you have that copied and just pasted it when every teacher asks. I'm doing well. Yeah, thanks for asking. Can we get some cameras on? I know you all can't be sleeping, especially since tomorrow is audition day.
Mr. Jackson, don't you think it's a little too early to be this excited?
It's never too early. Not when it's so close to audition day. I think we should all be excited. We haven't had auditions since
our junior year. Trust me, we know.
I can't believe it's been just about a year. A full year. To think we were told we'd be back in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. You all have been asking for these 2 weeks off since the virus is getting real bad. And they gave it to us. So I'll see you in 2 weeks. You go to your parents, and don't forget to have your work ready to turn in when you get back. Back to what I was saying about auditions. Since we're obviously not in person to do how we like, we plan to have live ones instead. I'll record it just because I rarely get to see any of your faces. I plan to do breakout rooms. We'll do everything the same way. I'll score you normally, and you put on your best show. Sound good? Does that sound good? I'll assume it does. Okay, I need everyone to be here and present to perform their monologue tomorrow. I hope you memorized it like you were told. And once again, everyone needs to be in class for auditions tomorrow. If you are missing, you will get placed wherever we need you. Understand?
Yes, we understand, Mr. Jackson.
Sorry, you know this online schooling is really hard for me. I'm so used to being around you all that it's easier to feel like you're not being listened to. It's even harder knowing you probably can't grasp all the information being put out fast enough.
You're doing a good job so far.
Yeah, Mr. Jackson, don't be too hard on yourself.
Thank you. It means a lot. Well, since we're keeping it going, it's time to practice your lines. Do whatever you need to prepare for tomorrow, and it'll be all good.
Hey, Mr. Jackson, do you mind if I give some information about the process?
I think we could both talk about the process, just in case there's some stuff you miss. But you can start.
Thank you. So aside from virtual auditions being tomorrow, I was thinking.
I feel like we should put you all in breakout rooms and then call you in one by one to do your monologue.
Yeah, and make sure you memorize your monologues. It's important.
It's very important to not only memorize your monologue, but also express emotion using anything that is seen. You should also wear a solid color. Performance dress is still important online.
Yeah, so tomorrow's the big day.
Get some rest. See you all tomorrow.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
I'm so nervous, but at least Mr. J is letting us talk with each other before our auditions.
Oh, I think you will do fine. You have it all memorized, right?
Yeah, that's not what I mean.
Oh, it's because Lena will be watching, isn't it?
No. No.
Yeah, don't act like I don't know. Just pin Mr. Jackson so you won't have to look at her.
Well, I'm definitely going to pin her because I want to look at her.
Of course you will.
I think it's time to go back into the main room.
Good luck.
You too.
Hello, everyone. I hope you're all excited for our auditions. Remember that you will all be put in a breakout room, and I will join you with Lena, of course, and you'll do your monologue. And once you're done, you can leave. The cast list will be posted tomorrow before class so that everyone can discuss it. I'm going to take attendance real quickly. Okay, I noticed Natalie isn't here. Could someone text her and remind her? If she doesn't show, it's fine, but she'll be placed in any role that we need her for.
Yeah, I'll try.
I'm going to put us all in a breakout room. No one joins until the person Lena and I are finished with comes back and calls your name. Then, whenever you're done auditioning, you can leave. I'm not sure there's any easier way to do that, so I'll just go from there, okay?
What's in a name? That which we call a rose. By any other name would smell
But
as
saying over what I have said before, my child is yet a stranger in the
I
world.
overperch these walls, for stony limits cannot hold love out. And what love can do that dares love attempt, therefore thy kinsmen are no let to me.
Oh, then I see Queen Mab have been with you. She's the fairy's midwife, and she comes in shape no bigger than an agate stone.
The fearful passage of their death-marked love and the continuance of their parents' rage.
Now, sir, her father counts it as dangerous that she doth give her sorrow so much way, and in his wisdom hates our marriage to stop the inundation of her tears.
And is since that time it is 11 years, for then she should stand alone, nay, by the road. For even then, that day before, she broke her brow. And then my husband, God be with his soul, was a merry man, took up the child. Yea, quoth he, dost thou fall upon thy face? Thou wilt fall backwards when thou hast more wit. Wilt thou not, Jewel? And by my Holland dame, the pretty wench left crying and said, "Eh, to see now how a jest shall come about. I warrant, and I should live 1,000 years, I never should forget it. Wilt that now, Jewel?" Quoth he, and pretty fool, it stinted and said, "Eh, thank you."
Good job.
Great performance, Alice. You were our last person, so we'll see you tomorrow. Good luck. You know who you want and how you want to execute it? I think you'll need my help. I'll send you a template and we'll put everyone where we need to, okay?
I mean, I can do it.
No, I got it. We'll join a few minutes early to discuss where you put everyone. Okay?
Yeah, sure. That's fine.
Tomorrow it is.
How is it there?
It's not bad, I'm still at work, so there's not much I can do. But the sun isn't bad. It's a nice change of scenery.
You say that for every work trip you take.
Well, it's always true.
You've been gone a little bit longer this time.
I'm sorry, Nat. It's a part of my job. Being a theater producer is hard stuff.
I know, but it'd be nice to actually see you at home. I mean, you have been gone since the pandemic hit, almost a year, and I'm just here all the time, alone. I can't go anywhere because of COVID, so I just get lonely sometimes.
I know, sweetheart, but you aren't alone. Grandma comes on school days to check up on you and spend time with you. There may be a distance between us, but I'm always one phone call away. So, hon, how was school today? I know you had auditions. When are the roles being posted?
Oh, I didn't go. I forgot.
What? What do you mean you forgot? Why didn't you go to class? Now, we talked about you skipping classes, especially theater.
Well, Mom, I'm sorry, but I just don't care about theater as much as you do. I just forgot about it. It's not a big deal.
You should. You're going to college and continuing theater. Pratt will never accept you if you don't get this project done. Natalie, it's a graduation requirement.
I'll figure it out. I don't know. I'll ask to help design and edit the play or something. I'm not even sure if I want to continue theater in college.
You're just saying that. I'm going to call Mr. Jackson. Hopefully he can pick up. Because it's only 4? Nat, you better be ready for this audition if you have to. Hi, Mr. Jackson. How are you?
Doing well. Wait, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can't see you.
How about now?
Yeah, there you are. Hi, Vivian.
So I found out that Natalie didn't show up for class today.
Unfortunately, she didn't. Auditions were today, too. But the director, Lena, and I have finished the cast list, and we planned on putting Nat where we see fit.
I'm assuming she has Juliet. She's just that good. I don't think she'll fit into any other spot.
We actually already have a Juliet, and I don't think it would be really rude removing them.
Natalie is applying to Pratt, so she needs to play in this play regardless. Okay?
I understand, but I have other students who came to class like they were supposed to. You can't expect me to show favor to one student over all the others.
But hear me out. She does so good in every other audition. Sure, everyone is good, but she just got a special spark, right?
Vivian, listen. Nat is a very special actress, but she came the day before and didn't come the day that mattered. She can't pretend like she didn't know. It's not on me. I can't be sure why she didn't show, but you have to consider that she might not have just been interested. Well, motivation is common in these times. Whatever the case, done is done. She will be put where I see fit.
Mr. Jackson, Natalie is going to be Juliet. Want to know why? Let's lay out the facts. Do you know who works every day to make these plays happen? Me. Because I want my daughter to thrive. I want her to experience the arts, something I'm sure you can relate to. I am the only funding you have had this entire time she's been in this school. What do I get for it? What makes me continue to pay for this group of amateurs to march around a stage? I'll tell you what. Natalie, she will be the star she deserves to be. She will thrive and you will help her to get there. Natalie will be Juliet. And you will bump whomever down to, I don't know, the mom or something? Okay?
Are you really using the funding against me?
For Natalie, I am. Either she's Juliet or I'm removing myself from the school's funding. And theater will be left to weather out.
Now that we're done talking about next week's rehearsal schedule, Lena and I are ready to put the cast list up. But let me take attendance like I should have at the beginning of class. And by then, it should be out.
I hope you're excited. The cast list will be out in a few seconds, and I just wanted to visually see everyone's reactions. So thanks for turning your cameras on.
Like Lena was trying to say, the cast list is about to post. And most, if not all of you, are going to be pretty excited about your roles.
Are you all excited? I'll put it up to make it a bit clearer.
Can you tell me how and why I got Juliet? I didn't even audition.
Well, Mr. Jackson and
I thought that you were a really good pick for Juliet, considering previous roles you put on. I think that based on your range, you do extremely well.
If you have any questions or need further details about your characters, I've shared an outline with you all. That should be able to answer some of them, but you can always contact me.
Me or Lena is fine. I guess that's the end of class, everyone. I hope you're all content with everything you have, and I'll see you tomorrow.
They gave me Juliet. And to make things worse, Brendan is Romeo. Mom, my ex is Romeo.
I'm not seeing the bad part.
First of all, Juliet is a pretty big role that I just don't want. I'd rather be, I don't know, the mom or a tree or something, but not Juliet, especially since Brendan and I broke up. And you know he'll nail it, and everyone will give him a standing ovation, and all anyone will talk about the next day is how he's so perfect and how I fumbled and took away from his perfectness. I hate him. I hate this.
Are you still bent up about that boy and this breakup? Natalie, you have to leave it alone.
No, I won't. This play makes it 10 times worse. I don't care if it's required. I'm just not meant for it. My performances aren't even good enough for me to get a main role. It's usually Alice or Harper or Quinn. Quinn is phenomenal. No one ever sees that. I mean, yeah, it could be because they're a little shy, but under all that, they're amazing. They deserve it. They want it, and it just fell in my lap.
Nat, relax. I think you're lying to yourself. You worked hard for this, just like everyone did. You deserve the role of Juliet.
I don't think so. I'm going to talk to Mr. Jackson and ask him to give the role to Harper and we switch or something. I just can't do it.
You need the credits for Pratt. And besides, where's the harm? It's your last performance. It won't be that bad. Lighten up on yourself. You always had this.
I'll do my best. I really miss you. When are you coming home?
I'm not sure yet, but it should be soon, okay? Go catch up on your lines. I'll talk to you later, yeah?
Okay. Bye, Mom. Love you.
Love you too. Bye-bye.
I profane with my unworthiest hand this holy shrine, the gentle fine is this. My lips to blushing pilgrims, ready stand to smooth that rough touch with a tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, you do wrong your hand too much, which mannerly devotion shows in this. For saints have hands that...
Nat?
Hold on.
I told you to study the lines last night.
You tell me to study the lines every night. That doesn't mean I do.
Nat, we need to get the scene down. You're wasting time.
Oh, yes, Brendan. I'm wasting so much time. We're clearly doing such important work right now.
Well, I'm sorry for having hope in the show.
Hey, guys.
Oh, come on, Brendan. Get real. The show is a sinking ship, and you know it. Get your grade for this class and get over it like the rest of us.
Please, guys.
After all of this, all of these months we spent laying on our beds, quarantined, cut off from the rest of the world, you can't just let me have this, just this one taste of normalcy since the first time school let out. You have to go and make it a hellhole.
You can do what you want, but don't you dare tell me how I should study and care for this play, because I can't care, Brendan. I can't.
Well, you need to start trying to.
Pilgrims, hands do touch, and palm to palm is Holy Palmer's kiss.
What?
The line you forgot. That's how it ended.
Oh.
Listen, I understand that this is not the ideal situation. We'd all rather be in person, or in your case, Nat, doing something else. But that's not going to happen. We all need this play for one reason or another. The experience is what you make of it. If you come at it with a positive attitude, chances are you're going to feel better about this whole ordeal.
Mr. Jackson's right.
I think it would be best if we took a break for the day to recuperate. Everyone needs to clear their heads, brush up on their lines, and come back tomorrow with a new mindset.
Thank you, sir. I'll look them over again tonight. I'll get this scene right. I promise.
I know you will. You can always ask your mother for some tips. Lord knows she's full of them.
All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Wait,
What were you trying to say, Lena?
Oh, it was nothing. I just wanted to tell them that they were doing a good job.
Don't worry. You can tell them tomorrow.
Hey, Mr. Jackson,
You don't have to say my name. We're already talking, but yes.
how do you get them to listen like that?
I thought you might ask that. Would you like the nice answer or the honest one?
Well,
You're not a really powerful person. Not in the way you carry yourself, not in the way you talk to others.
oh,
You're a timid person, a kind person. That has many advantages in the real world, but this is the theater world we're talking about. A world of zany characters and loud voices.
neither of those things describe me.
I know. I knew it when I picked you to direct this little silly play. I was so glad when I saw that you wanted this leadership role.
Why'd you pick me then?
Well, as you know, I have a really broad history in the theater world. Yet, the one job I have yet to perfect is directing. I thought that my skills could improve through you.
So you picked me because you knew I couldn't do it?
I wouldn't say that.
But you did. You did say that. You thought I couldn't handle it and you'd take over. That way you'd improve on your own technique, right?
That's a extreme oversimplification.
No, I get it. You don't have to tell me twice.
Lena, you're really putting words into my mouth. I was just implying that I wanted creative control if possible. I know you don't really care about the power it takes to run the show.
I got you loud and clear, Mr. Jackson. I'm gonna head off now and recharge. Wouldn't want the cast to think of me as a non-powerful person, right?
Come on, kid. Let's not leave it at this.
This is weird. It's not like Lena to be late for rehearsal.
That might be me and Nat's fault. We kind of let our personal problems hijack the last rehearsal. Maybe she got overwhelmed and needed a break.
That's not like her. She wouldn't just abandon a project over one mishap.
Well, she better get here soon. Quinn has a doctor's appointment they have to leave for in a few minutes.
Is Quinn unable to tell us that themselves?
It's okay. I asked Finn to tell you guys for me.
But seriously, where is Lena?
Listen, if she doesn't come on soon, I'll start for her.
Is she cool with you doing that?
Of course. Why wouldn't she be?
Well, last night she texted me and it was really weird. She was going on about independence and making her mark on the play. She mentioned not wanting to rely on others and wanting to take charge for herself.
Well, I wouldn't say being late for rehearsal is a good example of taking charge.
Let's give her a chance. Maybe she
I'm
just
here.
is.
Everyone ready?
Lena, you're like 10 minutes late. Where were you?
I think the bigger question here is whether or not you finished memorizing those lines you forgot last rehearsal.
I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Don't tell me. Show me. That goes for all of you. I'm tired of the excuses and mistakes. I'm tired of having to keep track of all my responsibilities and yours too, which is why I'm declaring a new rule.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
Every single member of this cast, no matter how large or minor the role, will be off book by Friday.
What?
Huh?
Are you crazy? Today's Wednesday.
I've seen actors do it with even less time.
I'm sorry, but that's a very unrealistic expectation.
You'll make it work.
I'm not doing it. I'm not.
If you don't, you'll lose 25 points off your final grade.
I actually like this idea. It pushes us, you know?
You're muted. Put it in the chat, Nat.
What a child.
Listen, class, I know you may be a bit shocked by this choice. I am too. But your director has spoken. It is your responsibility from this point forward to fulfill her wishes.
Now get to work. You all have a lot to do.
Two households, both alike in dignity, in fair Arona where we lay our scene. From ancient grudge break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loans of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life, whose misadventured Pedius overthrows,
Nat, can you please mute yourself?
Huh?
You're being super distracting. Mute yourself.
Doth with their death bury their parents' strife. The fearful passage of their death-marked love and the continuance of their parents' rage, which but their children's end naught could remove.
Oh, hey, Johnny. You're late.
Sorry, I have younger siblings to take care of. And bro, you know it's not Johnny anymore. It's Jonathan. Why isn't that muted?
She was being disruptive, so we asked her to. She interrupted the monologues.
Well, that's not cool. We should allow everyone to have a say in the making of this play.
She has a say. She was just being disruptive.
Newsflash, Brendan. She can't have a say if no one can hear her.
Okay, fine. You may unmute yourself, Nat. Just promise not to disrupt the scene again.
Thank you, Johnny.
Oh, come on. Don't act all innocent. You know you were disrupting the scene.
You say that word a lot. Disrupting. You really should try broadening that vocabulary. Otherwise, you start sounding like a broken record.
Guys, I'd really like to keep working. We don't have much time left to get this right, and everything has to be memorized by tomorrow. And all of this bickering is making me lose hope.
I was wondering about that, actually. It was kind of out of character for Lena to impose such a rule on us with no warning. Did she talk to you at all, Alice?
Why would she have talked to me?
Oh, you guys just seemed close. She said you guys were talking a lot more than usual.
Well, now it sounds like you may know what's wrong. Apparently you two have been talking.
No, I wouldn't say we talk often. She needed advice on something.
Oh, are you talking about the time she called you and she kept going on about how pretty Alice's eyes are? You two were talking forever.
You weren't supposed to tell her. You're such an idiot.
Excuse me, this is very interesting, but wasn't it Alice who said we needed to get back on track like a whole 10 minutes ago?
You're right, Nat. I could go on all day about Nat's eyes, but we have to get these lines solid before tomorrow. So let's go.
I'm gonna ignore whatever Johnny just said about my eyes and request we start rehearsal now.
Hey, Lena. I meant to tell you that I was shocked by your decision to have the cast remember the lines in such a short period of time. It was bold.
I wanted to try and switch things up. I don't think it feels right somehow.
Want a piece of advice?
Do I?
Let the cast have some say. Give them some leeway.
Leeway?
Try this. For a whole day, try to say yes as many times as you can. Don't override their ideas. Agree with them. Just this practice.
All right, I guess I could try it. All right, Harper, are you ready for your line check?
If I'm not, is that okay?
Yes. As you know, during these line checks, you will lose points for every line missed. Depending on how big the mistake is, you will lose a varying amount. There will be no restarting once you've begun. There will be no dialogue cuts, intentional or otherwise. You may start by reciting your major line. Got it?
I think so.
You may begin.
What say you? Can you love the gentleman? The night you shall behold him at our feast. Read o'er the volume of young Paris's face, and find delight with beauty's pen. Examine every married lineament. Can I start over?
Yes.
What say you? Can you love the gentleman? Read o'er the volume of young Paris's face. Examine every married lineament, and see how one another lends content, and what obscured in this fair volume lies. Find written in the margin of his eyes, this precious book of love, this unbound lover. To beautify him only lacks a cover. The fish lives in the sea, and 'tis much pride, for fair without fair within to hide. That book in many's eyes doth share the glory. That book in many's eyes doth share the glory. Can we cut that?
What?
The line. That book in many's eyes doth share the glory. It sounds weird.
It sounds weird?
I don't like it. I would have phrased it differently.
So you think you could have written the line better than Shakespeare did?
Listen, when I was doing research so that I could better write my Riverdale fan fiction, I think I picked up on a few things that qualify me to judge. People just don't like that. Like, who has used the word doth in the last 100 years?
No one, because this play has been circulating for hundreds of years. Don't you think there's a reason why people are still quoting lines like that book in many's eyes doth share the glory for so long? And by the end of next week, people would have stopped quoting, you haven't known the triumphs and defeats, the epic highs and lows of high school football. It's because Shakespeare had good writing.
Well, can I change it or not?
Yes. Next.
Can Finn sit in on this?
Yes.
You
Next.
had more scenes with me and Nat.
Yes. Next.
Phone a friend if I forget a line.
Yes. Next.
Can you give me some of Quinn's lines? I don't want to stress them out.
Yes. Next.
Okay, 2 words. Live animals.
Yes. Next.
Make sure Nat knows what she's doing. I don't care about her. I just want the show to be good.
Yeah. Next.
Hey, Lena, are you okay?
Yes.
Hey,
Hi.
how are you? You seem stressed today.
I don't even know how to feel. Mr. Jackson told me to start saying yes to everything anyone asked. Now I don't even think we're performing the same play as we used to be. I changed so many things.
Hey, Lena,
Yeah.
have you ever considered not listening to Mr. Jackson?
Alice, he's way more experienced than me.
Maybe, but just because a method works for him doesn't mean it will work for you. You just sometimes gotta find that middle ground. Find your own point of access.
I don't have enough time to find my points of access.
Well, I don't think what you're currently doing seems to be working in your favor either.
True.
You need to find that place in between, where you can be strict while also allowing your actors to get comfortable. What that balance is for you may be different than what it is for Mr. Jackson. I'm willing to help you out. I can help you make a game plan for the next few weeks.
Really? You do that? You know, you do give me some good advice sometimes. I appreciate your help. I meant to tell you something. I was messing around the other day and I was making bracelets. I wanted to ask you your mailing address so I could send it to you, but this will do. It was supposed to resemble the color of
my eyes.
How'd you know?
Someone in class might have let it slip that you were talking about my eyes.
I knew Quinn couldn't keep a secret.
Well, they did a pretty good job. I had no clue you were making something. I love it so much.
I'll get it to you eventually. I just wanted to let you see it. Especially after all the support you're giving me, I didn't want you to think it was going unnoticed.
I can't believe you made that for me. It must have taken forever.
It was no big deal. I make them for everyone eventually.
Do you, though?
No, you got me.
Oh, thank God. It's been forever since I've been in a breakout room without Nat and Brendan.
What's wrong with Nat and Brendan?
Haven't you noticed? They never stop fighting.
Agreed. They never stop fighting.
I always felt like I was missing a piece of that puzzle. Why are they so hard to be around?
Well, they were a thing for a while.
A thing? I'd call it more than that. They were practically married. I think every couple was jealous of them.
Henry,
What?
we were a couple back then. Were you jealous of them?
Anyway, they broke up because Nat had an affair with Johnny.
No. First off, Henry, who uses the word affair for a teenage relationship? And second, Brendan was the one who jumped to conclusions about Nat and Johnny.
That's not what I heard.
Alice, you were Brendan's best friend back then. What happened?
Well, it's complicated.
Well, if you know something, why not tell us?
It'll be nice to clear the air.
I'll try. This one time before quarantine, we decided to get food together. The three of us, mind you. I was talking to Brendan when I noticed that Nat was checking her phone pretty frequently. After a few minutes, Nat realized she left her jacket at school, and Brendan didn't want her to walk alone, but we had already ordered food, and it hasn't been brought out yet. So I decided to stay behind and wait for the food while the two of them went off to retrieve the jacket. While I was sitting there alone, I noticed Nat forgot her phone. I didn't mean to read it, but when the screen went on, I did. It was from Johnny, and they were being playful, I guess. He called her pretty. I couldn't open her phone to get context, but I knew Johnny had liked her for some time, and I kept it to myself until the beginning of quarantine. He was getting nervous about all the rumors he heard about Johnny having a crush on her, and Johnny was close with Brendan. I thought telling Brendan about the text was the right thing to do. He was furious. He questioned Nat about it, and she told him he was taking everything out of context, and she had no feelings for Johnny. And he didn't believe her. Then she got angry that Brenda didn't trust her.
Oh, wow.
I can't help but feel a little guilty. If it was innocent, I broke their trust for nothing. If not, then I was just being a good friend to Brendan.
I mean, I think it would have just been great if you would have minded your own business.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like you caused this. Nat says it's nothing, so it's nothing. Brendan should have known that.
Well, hold on a second. What if it wasn't innocent? We all know Johnny loves Nat. Who's to say she's not into him as well?
Not to mention the fact she played along knowing fully well what he was probably trying to do. If she knew he had a crush on him and she truly loved Brendan, why not make the boundary clear?
Oh, come on. Brendan is super clingy. He would have gotten mad no matter what Nat did. She had no way to get out of the situation.
I'm just saying it's weird he felt like it was okay to text her that. I mean, knowing she had a boyfriend. Was she playing along with him?
You can't blame someone for how someone else texts them.
And who knows? Maybe she would have shut it down if Alice didn't intercept the message.
I mean, this all does come down to Alice.
I was just trying to look out for a friend.
And look at all the trouble you caused in the process.
This is ridiculous, guys. Harper, you would have done the same for Nat if you were in my position.
That's it. I'm out.
Guys, we need to practice. Oh.
Hey, listen to me, Quinn. You're gonna go out there and rock this. You know what I mean? The point is, you'll get to show them what you're made of.
I don't know, Finn. I'm feeling pretty nervous.
What's there to be nervous about, Quinn? You're awesome at this. Look, it's just rehearsal. That means you can mess up, okay? So that you can learn from your mistakes. When you get all those mistakes out of the way and get things going well, you can go out there on the stage and look flawless.
But the faces and the higher authority, Mr. Jackson, my internet, you know it sucks.
Look, if all else fails, just keep your eyes on the camera and not the screen, okay? And if the internet doesn't work, then we'll do it another time, okay? No worries at all, Quinn, okay?
I'm so ready. Let's do this.
And I am slightly more ready.
Again, it's just rehearsal. Let's go blow them away. Okay, your cue's up. Go kill it.
Okay, don't look at them. We got this. Do you bite your thumb at me, sir?
I do bite my thumb, sir.
Do you bite your thumb at me, sir?
I do not bite my thumb at you, sir. But I do bite my thumb, sir.
Do you quarrel, sir?
Quarrel, sir? No, sir.
Crap. Okay. Remember, look away. If you do, sir, I am for you. I serve as good as man as you.
No better.
Well, sir.
Say better. Here comes one of my master's kinsmen.
Yes, better, sir.
You lie.
Uh-oh. Only 1 bar of Wi-Fi? You gotta be kidding me.
Heart fools, put up your swords. You know not what you do. Hey.
What, drawn and talk of peace? I hate that word, as I hate hell all Montagues. And thee, have at thee, coward.
Isn't there supposed to be? No? Okay. Rebellious subjects, enemies to peace, profaners of this neighbor-stained steel, throw your mistempered weapons to the ground and hear the sentence of your moved prince. 3 civil brawls bred of an airy word by thee, old Capulet and Montague, have thrice disturbed the quiet of our streets. If ever you disturb our streets again, your lives shall pay the forfeit of the peace. Once more, on pain of death, all men depart.
Great job, Finn.
You were great too, Quinn.
No, I was all nervous.
Hey, it's not your fault. Internet problems happen all the time. You're great.
Thank you.
Hey, Nat.
Hey, Alice.
I think we are supposed to go into the main room soon.
Yeah, I think so too.
So how's everything?
I mean, it's okay. In terms of the play, well, you know how it's going.
Yep. It feels kind of weird though. I've never been in a play with all this tension before.
Yeah, me neither. The weirdest part about all of this is that I'm part of the reason why there's so much tension.
Well, you can't only blame yourself.
I mean, I guess.
Are you still mad at me? Or, imposing on your relationship?
No, I'm over it at this point. I mean, you may have initiated the problem, but at the end of the day, it was Brendan who didn't trust me.
Yeah, I get that. I am truly sorry, though.
I know, but I don't want any bad blood with you, okay?
Okay.
Well, that's our cue.
Yep. Bye, Nat.
Bye.
All right, Brendan, are you ready?
Yes, let's get this going.
Quinn?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, and rolling.
Okay. So smile the heavens upon this holy act, that after hours with sorrow chide us not.
Amen, amen. But come what sorrow can, it cannot countervail the exchange of joy that one short minute gives me in her sight. Do thou but close our hands with holy words, then love devouring death, do what he dare. It is enough I may, but call her mine.
Violent delights have violent ends, therefore love moderately. Long doth love so, too swift arrives, as tardy as too slow.
Briar, you cut out.
I'm sorry, Mr. J. My family pays way too much of our hard-earned money for our internet to do this to me. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Comcast or Xfinity or whatever you want to call yourselves. I'm sorry.
Hey, Quinn, calm down. Everything's gonna be okay. Not your fault. We're gonna figure this out together. We got this. I'm just gonna stop the recording and we're going to start from the beginning. Here we go. Take a breath. And rolling.
So smile the heavens upon this holy act, that after hours with sorrows chide us not.
Amen, amen. But come what sorrow can, it cannot countervail the exchange of joy that one short minute gives me in her sight. Do thou but close our hands with holy words, then love devouring death, do what he dare. It is enough I may, but call her mine.
These violent delights have violent ends, therefore love moderately. Long love doth so, too swift arrives, as tardy as too slow. Here comes the lady, oh so light of foot.
Quinn, someone's at the door.
I'm sorry again. Why does this happen to me? Me of all people.
All right, we'll be here when you get back, Quinn. It's all okay.
Okay, I'm back. Let's get the show on the road.
Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Okay, I'm ready. So smile the heavens upon this holy act, that after hours with sorrow chide us not.
Amen, amen. But come what sorrow can, it cannot countervail the exchange of joy that one short minute gives me in her sight. Do thou but close our hands with holy words, then love devouring death, do what he dare. It is enough I may, but call her mine.
These violent delights have violent ends.
Oh, for Pete's sake, we can't even get past the first 3 lines. Could we get any luck?
Hey, they're trying their best, okay? It's not their fault.
Well, we're gonna have to do this another time.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. See you all tomorrow?
Mr. J, Quinn just texted me. Their internet went out. Their router came unplugged.
Oh, the classic internet interruption. Never gets old, does it? It's alright, guys. I was just
Geez, the internet universe must really hate us, don't they? Better skip out of here before the internet gods and goddesses come for my internet too. Ooh, I'm so scared. What a joke!
Okay, guys, this is a huge scene that is very complicated, so it's going to require a lot of rehearsal and cooperation on your guys' end, okay? First, I want to...
Mr. Jackson, I need to consult with you.
Can it wait, Lena?
No, it's kind of urgent.
Kind of urgent. Okay, everyone in breakout room 1. Lena, stay here. What is it, Lena?
I have something that has been stuck to my chest for a while now, and I haven't really been able to pull it off, but it's really starting to bruise. So basically, I have something I want to get off my chest. I've been holding it back for too long.
What is it, Lena? Spill the beans. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
I don't feel I have enough leadership in this production.
I appreciate your honesty, but there isn't much I can do.
Well, do something. Have you taken a look at our production so far? Have you? A good look?
What are you talking about, Lena? It's going great. We got it all under control.
Exhibit A.
What are you talking about?
You have to take a really good look around you. Not literally. I'm saying look at our scenes. I know this is gonna sound pretty insulting, but I want this production to succeed. I believe in you, I do, but I really think you need some help.
I really don't, Lena.
You have a strong student leader by your side.
Lena, I don't think you've become that developed in leadership skills yet. I can't take that risk.
I agree that I can sometimes be shy, but if you give me leadership, I can learn from it. I have to be strong and take a risk, and I will step up. I will. I wanted this role for that reason. I want to work on the skills.
Okay, but how do I know that, though? How can I trust that we're in good hands with your partial leadership? What exactly can you bring to the table?
Why'd you bring me on as student director anyway? There couldn't have been no reason. You know, you really make me feel useless around you. I'm dedicating myself to help make this production a success. I'm here and my hands are on deck.
Okay, I'll try and voice you in and give you some authority. Counting on you, Lena. Don't let me down.
No way in hell I'll let you down.
Good. You get to take your first move now.
Hey guys, please go through the fight scenes.
Gentlemen, good den, a word with one of you.
And but one word with one of us? Couple it with something. Make it a word and a blow.
You shall find me apt enough to that, sir, and you will give me occasion.
Could you not take some occasion without giving?
Mercutio, thou consortest with Romeo.
Consort? What dost thou make us, minstrels? And dost thou make us minstrels of us? Look to hear nothing but discords. Here's my fiddlestick. Here's that shall make you dance. Zounds, consort.
Tybalt, the reason that I have to love thee doth much excuse the appertaining rage. To such a greeting villain am I none. Therefore, farewell. I see thou knowest me not.
Boy, this shall not excuse the injuries that thou hast done to me. Therefore, turn and draw.
I do protest. I never injured thee, but love thee better than thou canst devise.
Oh, calm this honorable, vile submission. Alice Stoccata carries it away. Tybalt, you rat catcher, will you walk?
And what wouldst thou have with me?
Good king of cats, nothing but one of your 9 lives.
I am for you.
Gentle Mercutio, put thy rapier up.
Come, sir, you're passado.
Tybalt, Mercutio, The prince expressly hath forbidden bandying in Verona streets. Hold, Tybalt. Good, Mercutio.
I am hurt. Uh, um,
Quinn? Is that it? Isn't there more lines? Okay. Lena, did you take any notes?
Actually, yes, I did.
Oh, really? So, what are your notes?
For one, there is some misunderstanding with Shakespearean language that I've noticed, which we will all have to work on together. Also, Romeo's entrance was too early, and Mercutio skipped the rest of the lines. There was like a 5-second pause before they exit, so it felt kind of awkward.
I mean, I thought it was pretty good.
Are you sure?
Well, all right. The entrances and exits need a little tweaking. But other than that, I really liked it. Plus, the entrance and exit problem really seems like a minor issue. It didn't really affect the overall idea.
If that's not enough, I also thought that the fight scene was a bit awkward as well. No offense, guys.
Lena, I don't like how you're coming around here barking orders all of a sudden.
Yeah. Are you sure you can handle this, Lena?
I'm trying, aren't I?
So that's not a definite yes?
Yeah, I think Brendan is right. We need a confident leader. Mr. Jackson is the leader that we need.
Unless, of course, you are a confident leader. But honestly, I think Mr. Jackson is who we need.
At least Lena has critical thinking skills.
That's what teachers are supposed to teach us, Alice. So don't you think the one teaching us knows best about critical thinking?
Well, lucky for you guys and Mr. Jackson, I took precise notes throughout the entire scene. I'll read you some of the notes I have. So, Brendan's entrance was way too early. He was supposed to come in right as he was saying his line, which starts with Tybalt. He cut off Quinn's line, which redefined the entire last line.
Okay. I guess you sort of have a point. Was there anything else?
Okay, then. Quinn skipped the rest of their line, which left a weird silence because they left instead of saying the next line.
Oh, come on.
No, Brendan. She's got a point. Good work, Lena. Good work. She seems to really know what she's talking about. I'll have you take notes and do whatever you need to make the show great. Effective immediately.
Huh?
What?
I'm aware of the risk I'm taking here. So, Lena, don't let me down.
I promise you I won't. You won't regret this, Mr. Jackson.
Hey, Nat.
Aren't we supposed to be in the main room?
I don't think so. We're waiting for our cue.
Right.
Hey, Nat.
Yeah?
Nothing. I'm starting to feel like this is stupid.
What's stupid?
The whole petty breakup drama. Look, ever since we broke up, the show has been a disaster because the whole cast is so divided. It's our senior year, our players online, and that already makes it hard enough. But it makes it harder by us just being petty. In a month or two, we're all going to be graduating. What legacy are we going to leave behind? I can guarantee you one thing. In 2 months, all of this he said, she said stuff isn't going to be remembered. What's going to be remembered is that despite being surrounded and stuck in our home by a virus, one thing it wouldn't stop was the show going on. And that all depends on how we carry on with the rest of this production. I don't know about you, but I want to be a part of that resilient legacy. I want to be the one to say, I was a part of this. So what do you say? You want to bury the hatchet on all this pettiness?
You wouldn't trust me, Brendan. What am I supposed to do? Do you really think I'm supposed to just jump back into your arms because nobody else can get along? What about my own sense of resiliency? Do you seriously think that me jumping back into your arms makes me resilient? If I can't be trusted by you, then why should I be with you? I'm sorry, Brendan, but I don't think I can do this. Our cue is coming up anyways. I gotta go.
Nat, wait. Are you kidding me?
Just in time.
If I profane with my unworthiest hand this holy shrine, the gentle fine is this. My lips to blushing pilgrims ready stand to smooth that rough touch with a tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, you do your wrong hand too much, which mannerly devotion shows in this. For saints have hands that pilgrims' hands do touch, and palm to palm is holy palmer's kiss.
Have not saints lips and holy palmers too?
I, pilgrim, lips that they must use in prayer.
Oh, then, dear saint, let lips do what hands do. They pray, grant thou lest faith turn to despair.
Saints do not move, though grant for prayer's sake.
Then move not, while my prayer's effect I take. Thus from my lips by yours my sin is purged.
Then have my lips the sin that they took.
Sin from thy lips? Oh, trespass sweetly urged. Give my sin again.
You kiss by the book. Wow, that was really oddly in sync, but it still irks me that I have to do this scene with you.
Nat, I apologize for not trusting you. It was stupid of me to do that, and I regret it every day. But don't take it out on this play. You're being a child. Seriously.
I can't do this.
Way to go, Bren.
Alice, really? Pretty much everybody in this room right now hates each other. And it's not your fault. It's mine. I'm fully ready to swallow my pride and let the whole thing go. The past is the past, but she just can't seem to understand that.
We know you mean well, Brendan. This is hard for Nat, though.
Yeah, I get it.
Well, since our Juliet left, there's no point in staying, so I guess I'll see you all tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay, so clearly this isn't working out. I don't know what the problem is with you folks. Are your heads not in it? Whatever it is, I think I have a solution.
You're not going to make us do theater exercises again, right?
Yeah, please no. I'm still sore from those.
No. Instead, I found out from my theater Facebook friends some fun improv games. I think this will help us with our bond as a class. And hopefully we'll get somewhere with this play. Okay. So the game is Group Chuggle. And this is how it works. Everyone will take turn with the virtual ball. And you will have to find a pattern. You will have to make sure you remember the pattern. Okay? Everyone get it? Got it?
Mm-hmm. I guess.
Okay. We will have Lena start it out.
Okay, sounds good. And so I'll pass it to Alice.
Okay. Now I'll pass it to Brendan.
Pass to Nat.
Oh, pass to Harper.
Pass to Henry.
Pass the Finn.
Pass to Quinn.
Pass to Jonathan.
Back to Lena.
Alice?
Brendan.
Nat.
Pass to Henry.
Well, I'm not sure what to do now. You all looked like you were having fun with the game, and yet some of you can't get over your personal issues with each other. Lena, take over.
Alrighty. Well, it was nice of Mr. Jackson to do this for us. We need to start getting focused if we want to get this done.
Come on, Lena, clearly this isn't working out.
Hey, babe, don't lose hope. I know we can make this a good play if we try.
I mean, just look at how this is going. We can't get anything done because all the tension in the air.
Yeah, Henry has a point. I mean, I want this show to work, but if nobody tries to let go of our problems, it won't.
I don't even see the point in this. Nothing is working out. Why can't we just cancel the show?
Because there's no reason to? Nat, you are a wonderful actress. You need to stop bringing negativity into the room.
I am not negative. I'm just saying that this show is going to turn out awful. Nothing is working out and everything is just going to... I guess I'm being a little negative.
Now I know we can do this. We can improve and make this show work successfully.
Right. We just have to listen to Lena and try out all the ideas.
Exactly. If we put our heads together, we can do this and focus.
You know, I feel like this all wouldn't have happened if we just let Mr. Jackson take charge.
Okay, now that's not right. Lena is doing a great job. We just have to let her be a leader and listen to her ideas and try them out.
Yes. Okay, so now let's take it back from the dancing.
We literally just did that. How are we progressing if we are doing the same scenes over and over again?
Just listen to her. We can improve on the dance scene. Come on.
I just don't want to do this. I'm just going to go.
Henry, no.
How come they get to leave?
Well, technically, they aren't needed in the scene. We really just focus on the connection that sparks when Romeo and Juliet first see each other. Here we go.
I'm actually just feeling really tired. We'll try it again tomorrow.
No, don't leave. Does anybody have Nat's number?
No, sorry, Lena.
It's fine. Everyone is dismissed. See you all tomorrow.
You're doing great, Lena.
All right, bye.
Don't listen to them, Lena. You're doing a great job, just like Brendan has been saying. They're just grouchy because they have problems and they feel like it's easier just to blame you.
I don't know why I thought I could take up this role. No one listens to me or even looks at me as a leader. I'm trying not to lose hope or give up, but sometimes it just feels like the easier option.
They might not look at you as a leader now, but they will soon. Just don't doubt yourself and certainly don't give up. Tomorrow is a new day. Don't fall into Mr. Jackson's trap.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Okay, for today's rehearsal, a guest is going to join us and talk about their experience with theater and wants to connect with you all.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, I have some questions for them.
Yeah, like why the show sucks so far.
Shush.
Please don't be my mother. She literally always embarrasses me.
Hello, everyone.
Of course.
Thank you, Vera, for coming to visit. We have been struggling as a class, and I hope everyone can appreciate theater like you do after this conversation.
This is my hope as well. Thank you for having me, Mr. J. So I wanted to come here and tell you all my experience with theater. It's not as easy as it seems. You just have to put the differences aside and work hard to make the show successful. When I was young and in theater, I didn't appreciate it as much as I do now. And don't think there wasn't any hardship throughout my whole experience, because There was. I just want you to realize that theater is supposed to be fun and bring joy. I know you all can accomplish this. Are there any questions for me in particularly I can help with?
I have a question. Did you ever produce a play where the director and stage manager was a student? Because I certainly haven't. Well, until now.
Well, actually, many times. When I was in a play with my theater class, a student was always the stage manager or director. It was hard to get used to, but I soon realized it was hard to handle the hierarchy and the dynamics since they were students, just like I was. You have to try to understand that they want the same thing for all of you, and must be hard for them to have to go through the pressure of being a leader.
I have a question. How do you get rid of personal problems within the cast?
They mean that there have been many times where we can't get scenes down because of tension in the cast. Do you have any ideas on how we can get through this?
I would just try to let it go. Keep your personal issues outside of the theater. Try to focus on the outcome of the play and don't let any problems get in the way. You are all seniors. Try to make this moment seriously and realize how lucky you all are to have these opportunities, like being put on a virtual play.
I know that everyone here has the talent to make this show successful.
Exactly. We just have to have hope in ourselves and this play.
You are all so right. It's hard enough to produce a play online, and it is even harder if you all don't cooperate.
I think we can start off fresh and put full effort into this play.
I have a question. What if you don't even want to be here?
Nat, stop.
No, seriously, do you have any advice for that? Being forced to do something you really don't want to do?
No one is forcing you. I know my daughter is causing some of the problems you all talk about, but I also know she will soon realize how important this is to everyone. I know she'll be probably feeling embarrassed. She will never get it together. I know it. But soon she will get it together. I know it. And I thank you all for the patience and the time. And please don't be afraid to reach out. Thank you again, Mr. J.
Anytime. Thanks for coming in.
Bye all.
Bye.
All right, folks. Now let's try to get things up and rolling. Tomorrow will be a better day if we all put the effort in. See you then.
Can you believe this whole thing? I mean, seriously, this show is going to suck, and you can tell it's not just my fault.
It may not just be your fault, but don't you think that your negative energy is affecting everyone else?
No, I just think that no one wants to do this play.
But honestly, Nat, this is our senior year. This is our last chance to perform together as a class. You think that keeping this pessimistic attitude of the show not being successful, you'll feel good about yourself? You wouldn't. You would just wish you got the chance to put on one more show.
I know it's our senior year. It just sucks because I know there's tension no matter where I go. And it's obvious it's all because of Brendan.
No, it's not. Listen, everyone goes through breakups. You can't let this one affect your mood every single day.
It's just that theater used to be me and Brendan's thing. We used to love theater, but now it's just different.
I understand. You know, this show can be great too. You just have to stop focusing on the negativity and focus on how this play can be such a wonderful thing.
I don't know.
Hey. Oh, sorry. I thought class was starting early today. Hey, is everything okay?
I'm fine, Johnny. Thanks.
Harp, what's going on with her? I can tell she is not fine.
She's just not feeling like this play is worth it. She's not really into it.
I figured she was upset about the play. Listen, Nat. You are a wonderful actress, and I know for a fact that this show will be successful if you stop doubting yourself.
It's just not fair. I mean, it's our senior year and we can't even perform our last play in person. Nothing was how I planned it to be.
But this is not how any of us expected to do our senior play.
It does suck. But you know how lucky we are to even have the technology to be able to produce something like this?
I know, I hear this from my mom almost every day.
But seriously, you have to realize that this year may not be of what we expected, but at least we have the opportunities to do something like this.
Yeah, we might as well make the most of it.
I guess you're right. I'm just not feeling it really.
I think you have to try to remember the greatest times you've had with theater.
I think class should be starting soon. But I'm going to go get pizza rolls real quick.
Hart, thanks for everything.
I'm just glad that soon you will realize how talented you truly are.
All right, today we are going to work on Mercutio's monologue of his dream.
The Queen Mab one? Quinn's gonna kill this.
Do we have to do that one today? I mean, I think we can work on other things before this too.
We are going to go back and touch up the other scenes, but I just want to get through all the scenes first. That way we have an idea of what we want to change.
Quinn, you're gonna do great. Okay, remember, it's just rehearsal. All right, just like we talked about. You have to realize how talented you are.
Brendan, are you ready? You're in this too.
Yeah, I'm ready. Quinn, you are going to do great. You were born for this role.
It's just rehearsal. Just like last time. Don't look at them.
Okay, let's take it from I dreamed a dream tonight. And
I dreamed a dream tonight.
And so did I.
Well, what was yours?
That dreamers often lie.
In bed asleep, while they do dream things true.
You got this.
Shh.
Oh. Then I see Queen Mab have been with you. She is the fairy's midwife, and she comes in shape no bigger than an agate stone. Drawn with a team of little atomies. Her wagon spokes made of long spider's legs. The cover of the wings of grasshoppers. The traces of the smallest spider's web. The collars of the moonshine's watery beams. Or a lady's lips who straight on kisses dream. Sometime she gallops over a courtier's nose, tickling a parson nose as a lies asleep. Then dreams he of another benefice. Sometime she driveth o'er a soldier's neck, and then dreams he of cutting foreign throats. And being thus frighted, swears a prayer or two, and sleeps again. This is that very Mab that plats the manes of horses at night, then presses them and learns them to bear, making them women of good carriage. This is she.
Peace. Peace, Mercutio. Peace. Thou talkst of nothing.
True, I talk of dreams, which are the children of an idle brain, begot of nothing but vain fantasy.
That's so good.
Oh my god, it was absolutely amazing.
Your emotion in the scene wasn't like any other. It was all so beautiful, Quinn.
Quinn, I'm so proud of you. I knew you'd kill this role.
Thank you. I knew you believed in me this whole time, even when I didn't believe in myself.
I am so super proud. Brendan and Queenie both did a fantastic job.
Wow, this rehearsal actually went really well. Great job, Quinn.
All right, this is all for rehearsal today. You are all welcome to stick around and chat.
See ya.
I will always believe in you, Quinn. I gotta go. Mom's making raviolis.
Bye.
See, Nat? That rehearsal went really well. Look how happy everyone was finally feeling good about this show.
Well, that's because Quinn is a fantastic actor. But to be honest, Harp, today's rehearsal made me realize why I started theater in the first place.
And what made you realize that?
Because of all the joy and excitement it brings every single rehearsal to everyone. When things go well, it makes everyone feel really good about their progress.
Well, there are still so many rehearsals. Go show everyone why theater means so much to you.
Yeah, I know you're right. I have to figure out what's taking away from my happiness for theater. Thanks, Harp. Bye.
Bye. See ya.
I think I can do better.
Hello? No one is here. Why did Brendan tell me rehearsal started early today?
Hey, sorry. I'm here.
Yeah, that's great. Why isn't anyone else here though?
Because I wanted to meet with you right before rehearsal.
Why is that?
Because I wanted to confess about something I did.
I know it was you that did the graffiti in the bathroom before school shut down.
It's not about that. Also, why are you being so rude? What's up?
I was up all night, dude. Assignment after assignment. I feel like all I think about is due at 11:59. I know senior year was going to be tough, but I didn't think we would be online on top of everything.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We are living in some weird times right now, but don't feel like you're all alone, okay?
Yeah, I know. Everyone else is in the same boat as I am. I just have to find a better way to manage my time, I guess. So, now, what do you want to tell me?
Oh, I talked Mr. Jackson into giving Nat the role of Juliet, and so did her mom.
So, you went against Nat's wishes and got her mom on board with your plan for both of you to convince Mr. J into giving her a role she didn't want?
Yep, pretty much.
Here's the question. Why?
Well, I know how good of an actress Nat is. I just knew she would be great for this role. Also, that would look super good on both of our college resumes. I thought the play would turn out really well because theater has always been our thing, but I guess I was wrong.
So you wanted theater to bring you both closer together like it used to when you were dating?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess your heart was in the right spot, but now Nat doesn't want to do the show, and now you're stuck with trying to figure out how this play is going to work.
Yeah, I know. I feel horrible about it all, but I just hope she soon realizes her love for theater again. I know she'll come to her senses soon.
I think she will too.
Thanks for talking with me.
Well, did I really have a choice?
Oh yeah, rehearsal's at the regular time, so see you in a half hour. Bye, Al.
See ya. It just seems like every night is the same. I know senior year is always rough, but I just think it's even tougher this year. I mean, we don't even know if we're going to have a graduation. I sometimes feel like I can't talk to Brendan about it because he's always so optimistic about everything. I also think that sometimes he still blames me for his breakup with Nat. I know I'm not alone in this situation, but sometimes it sure feels like it. And I know I have good friends that I can always talk to, and I'm so grateful for that. It's just this year is so different than what we all expected, and I guess I still haven't accepted the fact that we might be online for the whole rest of the year. I guess some things that are helping me get through this year is going to college next year and getting to be a part of a show, even if it is virtual. I'm grateful for all the opportunities. I just wish that I can see my friends and teachers every day. Hopefully things go back to normal, but if not, I'm grateful we can at least produce our senior play.
Okay, looks like everyone here except Henry. Anyone know where he is? I mean, if he doesn't show up, does that mean rehearsal's canceled?
Nat, no.
I'm joking. Gosh.
I'll call Henry. I don't know what's been going on with him recently.
No problem. Just tell him to get here as quickly as possible.
What scene are we working on, Lena?
Well, if Henry gets here soon, I wanted to work on more of the parent scenes. I want Henry and Harper to get used to playing both parents so it's not too confusing for our viewers. We need to make sure it reads right.
I just got off the phone with him. He'll be here in a minute.
Okay, cool. Until then, let's prepare the scene right after Queen Mab.
Hey, sorry.
Dude, where were you? We were all waiting on you. This is getting me so annoyed. You seem careless anymore.
I'm careless because I was a little late to one rehearsal.
It's not just one rehearsal. It seems like you aren't caring about the show as a whole.
Okay, we're gonna rehearse. Let's go to the scene right after Mercutio's monologue.
Come on, Hen. I don't believe I'm in this scene.
No, you aren't. It's just Henry, Brendan, and Alice as Tybalt. We will go back to the scene right before Mercutio's monologue that you are in. I just want to focus on this while we have Henry here, okay? Are we ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. You are welcome, gentlemen. Come, musicians, play.
Oh, she doth teach the torches to burn bright. It seems she hangs upon the cheek of night. Did my heart love till now? Forswear its sight. For I ne'er saw true beauty till this night.
This by his voice should be a Montague. Come hither, covered with an antic face, to fleer and scorn at our solemnity. Now by the stock and honor of my kin, to strike him dead, I hold it not a sin.
Henry, the next line is yours.
Oh, right. Young Romeo, is it?
'Tis he, that villain Romeo.
Content. Let him alone. I'm gonna be honest. I forgot the rest. I only remembered it in time for line check.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, no need to get upset. We can just end rehearsal early. Henry, go over your lines tonight.
Okay.
See you tomorrow.
Wow. Nat, for once it wasn't you that didn't cause the problem at rehearsal.
Shut up.
All right.
Don't think you're leaving. We have to talk.
I heard it all, Harper. I'm unprepared. I'm being lazy. All that nonsense.
It's just that I feel like you aren't feeling it anymore. Theater has always been our thing.
I'm just not into theater as much this year. There's so much going on for me. I got a scholarship for baseball for a great college. I just want to move on with my life.
But your senior year is a big part of that. Why don't you realize that?
You just have to accept that not everything you like is something that I like.
So, what? Are you just going to quit the show?
No, because you know I don't quit anything. Just please don't freak out on me if I don't meet your expectations.
I'm sorry, Henry. I just got all caught up in theater being our thing. I'm sorry. I know hobbies change. I just have to accept that.
Theater is always going to be our thing, and I'll always do my best if I'm ever in a play. So is it cool if we FaceTime later and rehearse these lines?
Of course.
Today we will focus on one of the most famous scenes in Romeo and Juliet, the balcony scene. Now, I must say, I have high expectations for this scene just because every time I've seen it perform, it was so amazing. So if you do the scene right, it could transcend from Zoom to like being on the stage. But no pressure though.
Let's do this. You good, Nat?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, let's start from Nat's first line.
O Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name, or if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this?
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague. What's Montague? It is nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Oh, be some other name. What's in a name, that which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet, without that title. Romeo, doff thy name, and for that name which is no part of thee, take all myself.
I take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth I never will be Romeo.
What man art thou that thus bescreened in night so stumblest on my counsel?
By a name I know not how to tell thee who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself, because it is an enemy to thee. Had I it written, I would tear the word.
Okay, stop there. So I was thinking,
Great job, Nat.
Johnny, please let me speak.
It's Jonathan.
Yeah, so we definitely have to do this again. The lines were fine, but your emotions just weren't in it.
Okay.
You two have to really feel the connection in this scene.
Exactly. Let's go from the top.
Okay. O Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name, or if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this?
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy.
Stop. We can work on this more. You guys aren't feeling each other, like Quinn said. I know there's tension between you both, but could we leave that out of the theater?
I thought we were doing fine.
Yeah, but I guess we can do better.
I'm just tired of every rehearsal going wrong, and no one ever taking my advice. I always have to end rehearsals early because nothing ever works.
Lena, are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Everyone take 5.
I know you aren't fine. What's up?
I don't know. I guess I'm just getting upset because I know they aren't feeling each other. And I also know that no one will ever listen to me, so why does it matter?
Hey, everyone will start listening to you. They all appreciate you and you're doing a great job. I just think it's a little hard for them to realize the dynamics here. You're taking a hard leadership role and you are doing a damn good job at it.
I'm glad you appreciate me.
They all do. They just have to realize how lucky they are to have you as their stage manager and how difficult this can be.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Thanks, Al.
Of course. And plus, you were right. Their hearts aren't in it. I know they can do better.
Sorry, friends. You both did well. I guess I'm just a bit stressed because there's been a lot of tension and we haven't gotten many scenes done. I didn't mean to take it out on you all.
No problem at all. It was our fault too.
Yeah, we can definitely do better.
I appreciate you all. Okay, so I think I put you through enough. Let's just move on tomorrow. Cool?
See you, Lena.
Bye.
Bye.
You are a wonderful stage manager and director.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, love. How's it been going over there?
It's okay, I guess. I just wish you were home.
I do too. I think I'll be home for the recording of your senior play.
I hope so.
Me too. So, about the play. How's it going? Any better?
I mean, it's a little better. Not as many fights, which is good.
Yeah, that's good. I knew things were gonna get better.
Yep.
Well, I must say, I knew Juliet would be a perfect role for you.
I wouldn't say perfect.
Well, I thought you would always be great for the role. I must confess, I asked Mr. Jackson if he would make an exception and allow you to be Juliet, and so did Brandon.
What? You did what? And you got my ex involved? This whole time, I thought that this was Mr. Jackson's evil plan, when really it was you and Brendan this teaming against me?
Nah, we weren't teaming against you. We did it because we knew how talented you were.
That's all I keep hearing, and I'm tired of it. Why would you do something like this if you knew that I didn't even want to be in this play?
Well, if you want to know the honest truth, it's because I see myself in you. When I was younger, my mother was very strict on me. School always came first, and she made me believe that any grade under a 90 was a failing grade. She never let me go out to play with my friends, so I lost most of them. I never got to experience anything because she didn't let me. This all changed once my 6th grade teacher decided to become a theater teacher. We had theater class, and it was a true escape for me. I was always in school reading, writing, or working on plays. I was happy because I got to do something that I loved. And my mom was happy because I was always at school. I just want you to appreciate theater as much as I do.
Wow, Mom, I honestly never knew any of that stuff about you.
Well, it's because I never wanted you to feel pressured into doing anything you didn't want to. But this is different. I can tell theater means so much to you. I saw it in your first play, and you were incredible. Ever since that moment, when I saw how happy theater made you, I knew you would want to continue it.
To be honest, it hasn't been the same. I love theater still. I just know that my heart isn't feeling it as much anymore. I don't know what the cause is really, but I just know this feeling is always there.
I think I might know the cause, honey. I think it's because theater has always been you and Brandon's thing. You associate good times with Brandon, but those good times were just your love for theater shining through.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't want any bad blood with anyone, especially if it affects how I am in theater.
I think the best thing for you is to let the feelings you have towards theater be the reason you want this show to be successful. Don't let any tension get in your way.
Yeah, that is something I can do. I'm not too happy that you went behind my back, but I understand why you did it. I know you always want the best for me, and I appreciate that so much.
Always. I can't wait to see the show when it's completed. Plus, you know how amazing this is going to look on your Pratt application?
That's also true. Thanks, Mom. I love that you always care.
And I always will, Natalie. Bye, sweetie.
Okay, I'm happy to see that everyone seems to be in a positive mood. Today will be the day that we will rehearse the balcony scene one last time, and I promise this time I won't be too judgmental.
I promise this time I will actually show more emotion. B, you good with doing this over?
Yeah, I have a feeling this time is going to go really well.
Me too. Okay, let's go from Juliet's line.
Okay, here we go.
O Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name, or if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this?
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague. What's Montague? It is nor hand, nor arm, nor foot, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Oh, some other name. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other word would smell as sweet without that title. Romeo, doff thy name, and for that name which is no part of thee, take all myself.
I take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth, I never will be Romeo.
What man art thou that thus bescreened a knight, so stumblest on my counsel?
By a name, I know not how to tell thee who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself, because it is an enemy to thee. Had I it written, I would tear the word.
My ears have not yet drunk 100 words. Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?
Neither, fair saint, if either thee dislike.
How camest thou hither? Tell me, and wherefore?
With love's light wings did I o'erperch these walls, and what love can do that dares love attempt. Therefore thy kinsmen are no let to me.
If they do see thee, they will murder thee.
Alack, there lies more peril in thine eye than 20 of their swords. Look thou but sweet, and I am proof against their enmity.
Dost thou love me? I know that wilt say aye, and I will take thy word. Yet if thou swearest, O gentle Romeo, if thou swearest, pronounce it faithfully. Or if thou think'st I'm too quickly won, I'll frown and be perverse and say thee nay, though so thou wilt woo.
Lady, by yonder blessed moon I swear, that tips with silver all these fruit tree tops.
Oh, swear not by the moon, the inconstant moon that monthly changes in her circled orb, lest that thy love prove likewise variable.
What shall I swear by?
Do not swear at all. Or if thou wilt swear, swear that by thy gracious self, which is the God of my idolatry.
Oh, wilt thou leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction canst thou have tonight?
The exchange of thy love's faithful vow for mine.
I gave it thee before thou didst request it, and yet I would it were to give again.
Wouldst thou withdraw it? For what purpose? Love?
But to be frank, and give it thee again. My bounty is as boundless as the sea, my love as steep. The more I give to thee, the more I have, for both are infinite. I hear some noise within. 3 words, dear Romeo, and good night indeed. If that thy love be bent honorable, thy purpose marriage, send word tomorrow.
So thrive, my soul.
Good night, parting is such sweet sorrow, that I shall say good night till it be morrow.
Sleep dwell upon thine eyes, peace in thy breast. Would I were sleep and peace, so sweet to rest. Hence will I to my ghostly father's cell, his help to crave, and my dear hap to tell.
Wow.
That's exactly how I knew this was going to go.
That was so amazing. You both should be really proud. I knew things were going to start to get better. That's why I had so much faith in you both.
I knew it would too. I apologize for every day before now. Seriously, I do. It wasn't fair to all of you. You all work so hard, and I know that I was part of the reason why this show wasn't working. I've been out of it, and I didn't realize until we performed this scene how when I put my mind to things, they can get done well. There were things I needed to clear up, and I'm glad I was able to do that. But thank you for sticking with me through all of this. I promise to continue on with an optimistic attitude.
We all believe in you, Nat.
Thank you, Jonathan.
I knew you would kill this role.
I'm glad we're finally getting somewhere. We are ready to get this show done soon.
I also want to say how grateful we are for Lena. She's really stepping out of her comfort zone.
Yeah, she's a great stage manager and director. This role she's playing is extremely difficult, and not once did she let us down.
Aw, thank you. I truly appreciate it.
Man, I knew Nat could do it.
Great job in this rehearsal. We are going to blow this out of the park.
Damn right we are. I'm so excited for this.
You all should be proud. Now, tomorrow I want to try to get through all of the scenes, so make sure you go through your lines. Thank you for all of your positive attitudes. And if you ever need help with anything, just let me know. Bye.
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 Yeah.
Actually, there is something I need help with.
Oh, looks like that's my cue to leave.
How may I assist you, Alice?
Well, I'm sure you know this already, but I have some feelings I need to express. I just want to start off by saying that you are an amazing person and such a great leader. You have learned how to be bold and confident, and it mesmerizes me how you always push yourself to be the best version of you. You are so beautiful. You have gorgeous eyes and smile, and you make my heart go insane, Lena. I absolutely adore you. I really wish we can go on a proper date, but I don't want to risk anything with COVID, so why don't we have a little date on FaceTime later?
Wow, Alice, that's so sweet. I'm really happy that you feel this way about me because I've always felt this way about you. And a date? Yes, that sounds great. I'd love that. How does 5 tonight sound?
Sounds good to me. I can't wait.
Hey, Brendan. I wanted to talk to you about something.
Go ahead.
I wanted to apologize for the way I acted.
Which time?
Basically every time. No, but I'm serious. I know that you just wanted to help when you gave me this role, and I actually did end up having a lot of fun.
Well, it wasn't all your doing. I could have been more trusting with the whole Johnny Tex situation. I know you didn't have feelings for him. I should have listened to you better.
Friends?
Friends. But, did you hear about who Johnny is thinking about asking out?
Please don't say me. I've turned him down far too many times.
Quinn.
Really? It's gonna be so cute for them.
Yeah. It'll be nice to see them happy. I mean, Johnny would have to get past Finn first. You know how protective he is.
Yeah, but it's adorable.
What are you going to do now that the play's almost over?
You know, I'm really getting into this editor idea. I think it would be cool to edit plays and that students will perform.
Don't tell me. I actually got you interested in the theater world.
No, the only thing you got me was the role of Juliet.
Well, I'm glad we're leaving this on good terms.
Me too.
I'll see you around that.
See you, B. Wait, Brendan.
Yeah.
Thanks for sticking around and believing me, as always.
I'm just waiting for the day that you believe in you.
Today is the day we've all been waiting for. Let me just say how incredibly proud I am of all of you. Each of you inspires me every day and makes me realize why I love my job so much. I can't wait to show you what this amazing senior class has done. Through all the adversity we faced this year, we created a work of art despite the challenges. In the face of the hurricane of challenges that came our way, we said the show must go on. So, without further ado, I present to you The Show Must Go On.
A glooming peace this morning with it brings. The sun for sorrow will not show his head. Go hence to have more talk of these sad things. Some shall be pardoned, and some punished. For never was a story of more woe than this of Juliet and her Romeo.
Woo! Bravo! We finally did it, guys. It's been so hard putting this production on this year, with viruses, arguments, and internet issues galore. Despite everything, we persisted in making an absolutely historical production. Future generations of students at the school look up to you guys. Through all the challenges we faced, we overcame and made it happen. There were times where we felt we should just give up, but nonetheless, we kept moving forward. And luckily we did, because here we are. Thank you all for showing up to watch the show. None of this would have been possible without all of our supporters. I want to turn over to the one who made it all happen. Lena, would you like to say a few words?
Yes, I would love to. First off, I would love to thank all of you for being here and sharing this moment with us. We have all put in a lot of effort to make this show come along. All of us found out more things about each other and about ourselves along the way. I'm so grateful to have this opportunity and to finally be able to come out of my shell. Directing has always been a passion of mine, but I was never confident enough to pursue it. I thank you all again for being here, especially during these times. Have a wonderful night.
Hey, I loved watching the show. I love watching all of you grow. I wish I was home to share this moment with you, Nat. But I'm glad I was still able to see you and all your peers shine bright.
Thank you for all your help, Vivian. See you tomorrow.
See you all tomorrow? I can't wait to celebrate with you.
Bye, Mom.
I'm so excited for tomorrow.
See you all then.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm so happy we were able to hang in there and make this show successful. I can't stop thinking about it.
Same. I'm so excited that I truly realize how much theater means to me. I can't wait to continue in college.
You decided to continue theater at Pratt?
Yep. And I guess I have to give you some credit for helping me realize how much I love theater. So thank you.
Anytime.
Wow. I am so proud of all of you. I can't even express how amazing this is. In the middle of a pandemic, when things got taken away from you, you still were able to create an amazing piece of artwork. I'm especially proud of Lena. I know it can be tricky having someone else that you're not used to be in charge, but you did a wonderful job of keeping your head high and getting the work done.
Thank you for accepting me as a leader. I wouldn't have been able to do this if you all didn't believe in me at some point.
You did a wonderful job.
Yep, you're the whole reason the show is so successful.
And you were able to put up with my negativity in the beginning, so kudos to that too.
Here comes our guest.
Hey!
Hey, Mom.
I wanted to tell you that watching that play seriously brought me to tears. I can't believe that you are all seniors. I mean, in the next month, you will graduate and you will be going off doing your own things. I'm so glad that your last play together was so successful, even though the hardships.
Hey, we have to thank you as well, Mom. You, Mr. J, and Lena are the main reasons that the show was so successful. We appreciate your love and support, always.
Most definitely, Vivian. You always kept me motivated while we were in the theater to keep showing up to all the rehearsals.
Aw, really, guys?
Yes, but that's mainly because Miss Vivian sent snacks to each rehearsal.
Yeah, there's that too.
Well, whatever the reason is, I wanted you all to know that you always have my love and support, no matter where you are. Now, let's get on with our celebration. Now, I know it isn't the same, but I would like everyone to get a snack. And we're going to play some virtual game.
Ooh, okay, sounds cool.
Wait, snacks?
Hey, Mom. I really appreciate all you've done. Thanks again.
Well, I have a surprise for you too. You just have to wait a little bit.
Okay. You know I hate surprises, though.
I know, but I think this one is worth the wait.
Okay.
Okay, this game is called Guest Party Game. One person goes into a break room. Everyone outside of the room will pick a certain stereotype about them. Like, for instance, every time the person in the breakout room says like, I have to sneeze. The person in the breakout room comes out and has to guess what each person's stereotype is.
Sounds cool.
Cool.
Cool. Okay. Okay, who wants to go into the breakout room?
I do.
Okay, let me just put you in there and let's start.
Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. I'm gonna be an Apache attack helicopter.
Of course you are.
Hey, I wanted to see you, kid.
Hey, Mom. Why didn't you just FaceTime me? And you know I can't see you, right?
I have that surprise for you. I just know it would be easier over Zoom. So?
Mom, you know I can't see the surprise because your camera's still off.
Oh, I know. I've missed you, love.
What? Mom, you're home?
Yes, I am home. I couldn't miss this moment. I mean, it's a couple days before your graduation, but it's too special to miss. So I made arrangements to come home, and I was able to travel safely.
I'll be right down. Ah, Mom, I'm so glad you're here.